Guys, and in today's video, we're going to be doing POV sports photography. I've already filmed everything, but this is just the intro. We're doing a baseball game at my local school's field. This is the school that I go to, and this is the school that I technically shoot for. I'd say shoot for, but nobody's paying me to do any of this yet. I've made $40 total, even though my gear is pretty expensive. But yeah, in this video, we're doing baseball photography POV, and I'm showing you how I edit my photos. Even though this is the first time I'm doing this, I'm actually a really versatile sports photographer, so I can do baseball, I can do basketball, I can do football, I can do soccer, I can do track and field, I can do wrestling. Those are the ones that I've done, and I can do them all pretty easy, even though when I first did them, I've never did them before. So yeah, we're going to be showing you POV photography starting now.
You got him, brother. One more. Here we go. Yeah, right away. Good job. Good job. Yeah. You got him, brother. You got him. Good pitch, brother. Good pitch. Yeah, good job. Yeah, good job.
Okay, let me just run on this side. I think that's gonna be fine.
Okay, you got him, brother. Right by him. You can do it. You got him, brother. Right by him. Yeah, good pitch. Good pitch. Okay, you got him, brother. Two more. Here we go. Yeah, good pitch. Out of way, brother. One more. Yeah. Got him, brother. One more. Good try, brother. Good try. Okay, you ready, brother? Right by him. You got him. Yeah, good pitch. Good pitch. But you got him, brother. One more. Right by him. Got him, brother. Right by him.
Let's go, Nog. Good eye.
Okay, now that we're back in Lightroom with all the colors, I have a lot, and I actually think that this is not too much because I don't think I did a good job with the photos. Because not that the quality is bad, not that the poses that I got are bad, but I didn't get a lot of variety because, well, this was my first time doing baseball. I also didn't like. It was kind of hard to find good positioning, honestly, because I only had a 7200 at the furthest. Because the only other lens I own is a 24 to 70. So we're gonna figure this one out. So we have a lot of this guy pitching as well as we have a few of another guy pitching. The pitching ones are the easiest ones to get because I don't have like a 300 mil f2.8 or a 400 millimeter f2.8 or a 100 to 400 variable aperture. So that's gonna be hard to get close with even for high school baseball. So we're gonna just figure this out. So do I want to raise the contrast? Yeah, I would raise the contrast a little. What did I do on this one? I did plus 22. I edited this one quickly. This one, which is one of the guys sitting, I didn't see him play too much until near the end. This was a 12-0 win for my school. This is the school that I go to. I'm not going to name it, but if you know this logo, you know this logo. But yeah, see, so we're probably going to want to keep it at 22. Yeah, I'll just leave it at 22, and then the highlights are fine. Might want a little bit of shadowing. Yeah, I kind of want to bump the shadows a little. I like that nice background shadowing that it's doing right here. And then I'll leave the blacks and the whites the same. I mainly kept these at as close to zero as I could. Near the end, I really was underexposed because it was just not bright enough out, and I was lowering the note how bright I was getting. Like I was pushing my ISO down as much as possible. Nothing was working. So that's fine. I don't think I'm gonna change the temp. I probably do. What did I do on this last one? Yeah, I ran it at 26. Let's try 26. Not thinking I want to do 26. Um, let's just see without or with. Do I want that? Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave it. Maybe a little less, maybe at like 18. Let's see what 18 gives me. Yeah, okay, I like the 18 bump. I'm also thinking this is not straight, so we're gonna go back in and straighten it. I'm gonna show you what I do for straightening it if your camera wasn't physically straight, because I can tell with this back here where my mouse is hovering right now, it's not straight. So we're just gonna go again and fix that just a little bit, just so it looks better. I mainly shoot in vertical because I'm not shooting deliberately for my school. Like the school is not paying me or telling me to shoot for them. So I'm just shooting my school stuff because that's kind of all I get access to. But I might be doing some minor league soon. And then the other schools in the area, I wasn't able to do. When I say minor league, I say triple A, but it probably won't be of the actual games. It'll be like the fans, which I'm not counting as of the games. But I also might be able I want to try to do like the Knicks or the Nets or like the G League teams for them, but their season ended, so we're not really running them. Oh, I don't even know. What did I do on this last one? I ran a 16? Oh, hell. Let's just do 0, 16. I guess, maybe? Thinking that might be a little much on here. Maybe I want to go back down just a little. Yeah, okay, okay. And then you probably want to get the sky. I'm going to probably take this in the Photoshop. I don't usually do this, but this is one where the sky replacement is going to be an essential. Do I want to change that at all? Yeah, I'm going to leave that as the tint. That looks really good. And then right here, we're going to go in and we're going to change the fact that it's not straight. So I could run the auto. Let's see what auto wants to do. Now I'm thinking that actually is perfect. And again, this guy looks really bad. Oh, and then sharpness. I need to be able to go in and change the sharpness. I don't think I can add sharpness, but it wasn't really sharp in the first place. Thought there was somewhere I could go to add sharpness, but I don't think there is. somewhere I can go to do sharpness. So we're probably just like screwed. Yeah, I don't even. We're probably just screwed on that because I just think it's not completely sharp, but that looks pretty darn good. We're gonna show. I actually don't know if I want to show the ones with the ball throwing. Oh yeah, that one. I'm just gonna hit the copy settings and then we're just gonna paste it. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna run that paste on there, thinking I don't know how much I like that one, but we're gonna try paste. Yeah, that's pretty good. It looks a little like blurry, but I think that's okay. Am I gonna really show like how many of this kid do I need? Like, I'm just thinking that we have too many of this kid, honestly. Um, I mean, I get it. Like, it's super easy to do it. So we're just gonna run the exposure down on him and then hit the auto. That looks pretty solid, honestly. We're gonna leave it. Chuck that down a little. Hit it with a little auto. Oh, that's gonna. Oh, okay, actually didn't kill the baseball, but you can't really see it in the first place, anyways. I'm gonna hit him with one more, and then he needs to stop getting photos because this kid is getting more photos than everyone else, and that's just a fact. And I wasn't trying to going into this, but like it kind of just that's kind of where I was at with it. So I haven't really explained what I was doing, but I like to look at my exposure, my contrast, my highlights, and my shadows. I kind of leave the blacks and the whites as is. I don't really change them, and then temperature, I might change it. It was looking pretty good out of the box here, but I wanted to make it a little warmer. I don't want to go too warm on here. For track and field, I was going pretty warm, but not like insanely warm. Just warmer than you might want. But I was going warm, and then the tint I almost never change. But vibrance and saturation, I adjusted those. I don't really go negative, like I don't really go down on the saturation and the vibrance. But that's what I was doing. So this is a pretty typical shot of baseball. This is the pitcher one. You can see his hands like out of motion focus, but and the baseball is kind of, but the rest of him looks really good and in focus. You can see the logo and you can see the swoosh with the school that I'm shooting at. And honestly, yeah, that's pretty much how I shoot baseball photography. If you want to see more next week, because there are no home track and field meets this week, I will be doing one next week on track and field. Because I just got the Meta Ray-Bans lit on Saturday. As I'm recording this, it's a Monday, so that's why we don't have any POV track and field up on the page or coming this week because there's no home meet until next week because this week is no meet at home, and last week we had two. So if you want to see the photos, they're on my Instagram. I'll link in the description down below. But yeah, if you want to see any more work from me, comment down below what you want to see for baseball and track and field, as those are what are happening. Unless you really want to see softball. If you really want to see softball, I can do softball for you guys, but I just wasn't planning on doing it. We don't have any lacrosse at my school officially because it's paired with another school nearby. They're a private school. They have lacrosse, and we can go to them for lacrosse. But I don't go to them because I can't get field access. Like, just never answer my emails, and I don't want to just go on the field. So yeah. Unless you want to see if you want to see softball content, let me know. And if you want to see more track and field, sorry, more baseball, and you want to see track and field, let me know. Track and field coming next week.